Welcome on GAM TV, and be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Get more videos from us, and please tap on the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as the new video is uploaded. Today you are going to know the famous main personalities of India. The state of India before independence cannot be equated to the status of India today. The great majority of Indians have helped their nation gain international notoriety. This video is dedicated to the famous personalities of India who have contributed the most to the country's struggle for freedom. Numerous well-known Indian personalities are affectionately referred to by their nicknames. These nicknames are assigned because of their contribution to the development of the nation in many areas by the leaders or the public. So here is the list of the 4 most famous main personalities of India. Mahatma Gandhi. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, born the 2nd October 1869 and died 30th January 1948, was an Indian lawyer and colonial nationalist and political ethicist who employed nonviolent resistance to lead the successful campaign for India's independence from British rule and later inspire movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. The honorific Mahatma first applied to him in 1914 in South Africa and is now used throughout the world. Assuming leadership of the Indian National Congress in 1921, Gandhi led nationwide campaigns for easing poverty, expanding women's rights, building religious and ethnic amity, ending untouchability, and above all, achieving self-rule. Gandhi adopted a short woven with hand-spun yarn as a mark of identification with Indians' rural poor. He began to live in self-sufficient residential community, to eat simple food and take long fasts as means of both introspection and political protest. Bringing anti-colonial nationalism to the common Indians, Gandhi led them in challenging the British imposed salt tax with the 400-kilometer Dandi Salt March in 1930 and in calling for the British to quit India in 1942. He was imprisoned many times and for many years in both South Africa and India. Gandhi's vision of an independent India based on religious pluralism was challenged in early 1940s by a Muslim nationalism which demanded a separate homeland for Muslims within British India. In August 1947, Britain granted independence, but the British India Empire was partitioned into 2 dominions, a Hindu-majority India and a Muslim-majority Pakistan. As many displaced Hindus, Muslims, and Singhis made their way to their new lands, religious violence broke out, especially in the Punjab and Bengal. Abstaining from the official celebration of independence, Gandhi visited the affected areas attempting to alleviate distress. In the month following, he undertook several hunger strikes to stop the religious violence. The last of these began in Delhi on 12th January 1948 when he was 78. Also had the indirect goal of pressuring India to pay out some cash assets owed to Pakistan. Although the government of India relented, as did not the religious writers, they believed that Gandhi had been too resolved in his defense of both Pakistan and Indian Muslims, especially those besieged in Delhi, spread among some Hindus in India. Among these was Nathuram Godse, a militant Hindu nationalist from western India, who assassinated Gandhi by firing 3 bullets into his chest at an interfaith prayer meeting in Delhi on 30th January 1948. Gandhi's birthday of 2nd October is commemorated in India as Gandhi Jayanti, a national holiday, and worldwide as the International Day of Nonviolence. Gandhi is commonly, though not formally, considered the father of the nation in India and was commonly called Bapu, Indian meant for father. Vallabhbhai Patel, commonly known as Sardar, was an Indian lawyer, influential political leader, barrister, and statesman who served as the first deputy prime minister, also first home minister of India from 1947 to 1950. Was a barrister and a senior leader to the Indian National Congress who played a leading role in the country's struggle for independence, guiding its integration into a united independent nation. He was one of the conservative members of Indian National Congress. In India and elsewhere, he also often called Sardar, meaning a chief, in Hindi, Urdu, Bengali, and Persian. He acted as the Home Minister during the political integration of India and the Indo-Pakistan War of 1947. Patel was born in Nadiad, Kheda district and raised in the countryside of the state of Gujarat. He was a successful lawyer, one of Mahatma Gandhi's earliest political lieutenants. He organized peasants from Kheda, Borsad and Bardoli in Gujarat in non-violent civil disobedience against the British Raj, becoming one of the most influential leaders in Gujarat. He was appointed as the 49th President of Indian National Congress, organizing the party of elections in 1934 and 1937 while promoting the Quit India movement. As the first Home Minister and Deputy Prime Minister of India, Patel organized relief efforts for partition refugees fleeing to Punjab and Delhi from Pakistan and worked to restore peace. He led the task for forging a united India, successfully integrating into the newly independent nation those British colonial provinces that formed the Dominion of India. Besides those provinces that had been under direct British rule, approximately 565 self-governing princely states had been released from British suzerainty by the Indian Independence Act of 1947. Patel persuaded almost every princely state to accede to India. His commitment to national integration in the newly independent country was total and uncompromising, honoring him to sobriquet Iron Man of India. He also remembered as the patron saint of Indian civil servants for having established the modern All India service system. The Statue of Unity, the world's tallest statue, which was erected by the Indian government at the cost of $420 million was dedicated to him on the 31st October 2018 and approximately 182 meters in height. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, born 14th April 1891 and died on the 6th December 1956, was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, and political leader who headed the committee drafting the Constitution of India from the Constituent Assembly debates, served as Law and Justice Minister in the first cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru, and inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement after renouncing Hindus. Ambedkar graduated from Elphinstone College, University of Bombay, and studied economics at Columbia University and the London School of Economics, receiving doctorates in 1927 and 1923 respectively, and was among a handful of Indian students to have done so at either institution in the 1920s. He also trained in the law at Gray's Inn, London. In his early career, he was an economist, professor, and lawyer. His later life was marked by his political activities. He became involved in campaigning and negotiation for Indians' independence, publishing journals advocating political rights and social freedom for Dalits, and contributing significantly to the establishment of the State of India. In 1956, he converted to Buddhism, initiating mass conversions for Dalits. In 1990, the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award, was posthumously conferred on Ambedkar. The salutation Jai Bhim, used by followers, honors him. He is also referred to by honorific Baba Saheb, meaning respected father. Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was an Indian Albanian Catholic nun who in 1950 founded the Missionaries of Charity. Was born in Skopje, at the time part of the Ottoman Empire. After 18 years, she moved to Ireland and then to India, where she lived most of her life. Saint Teresa of Calcutta was canonized on 4th September 2016. The anniversary of her death is her feast day. After Mother Teresa founded her religious congregation, it grew to have over 4,500 nuns and was active in 133 countries as of 2012. The congregation manages homes of people who are dying of HIV/AIDS, leprosy, and tuberculosis. The congregation also runs soup kitchens, dispensaries, mobile clinics, children's and family counseling programs, as well as orphanages and schools. Members take vows of chastity, poverty, and obedience, and also profess a fourth vow to give wholehearted free service to the poorest of the poor. Mother Teresa received several honors, including the 1962 Ramon Magsaysay Peace Prize and the 1979 Nobel Prize Peace and the 1978 Nobel Peace Prize. A controversial figure during her life and after her death, Mother Teresa was admired by many of her charitable work. She was praised and criticized on various counts, such as for her views on abortion and contraception, and was criticized for poor conditions in her houses for dying. Her authorized biography was written by Navin Chawla and published in 1992, and she has been the subject of films and other books. In September 2017, Mother Teresa and Saint Francis Xavier was named co-patrons of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Calcutta. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and tap on the notification bell so you can be notified anytime a new video is uploaded. Tell us what you think in the comments, and other main personalities in India that were not said on our list. Thank you.